I started having pretty prophetic dreams the next week, and
Really?
uh-huh, I had I had I've had a couple that have been really profound. One of them that I can share is I had a dream that I was praying over an old Young Life student's leg who he had been a student, graduated a few years ago, and he never went to camp, wasn't super involved, so I hardly knew him. But I had this dream where I was praying over his leg, and he just stopped me and was like, I feel God's presence. I didn't know he cared. Like, I didn't know he was searching after me right now. And I wake up and I'm like, man, I haven't even seen that guy or thought of that guy, and I don't remember his name. So I look him up. I'm like, hey man, how are you? Well, what's going on? I'm praying for you. He's like, thanks. I'm just trying to figure out life, blah, blah. I was like, well, what are you up to? And he's like, well, I just had my knee surgery again. So I'm rehabbing from it. I was like, okay, we should meet. So I meet up with him and I'm like praying on the way there, like, God, do you want me to pray for healing for him? Do you want me to just encourage him? What do you want? And I basically was like, if you're not going to be specific, I'm just going to pray healing, because that's what I did in the dream. And I heard God say, ask him if it's his left knee. And so I'm like, okay, if it's his left knee, I'm going to pray for healing. So we go in and we're getting coffee, and he's talking to me about his knee, and I'm like, so which knee is it? Like, he had been in already. I didn't see him walking. He wasn't wearing a brace or anything, and he was like, it's my left knee. I was like, okay, I got to tell you something crazy. I had a dream about you. He was like, what the heck? And I was like, just wait. Like, I had this dream that I was praying for your left knee or your left leg, and I was praying for healing for it. And he was like, seriously? And I was like, yeah. And so I prayed over his leg, and I also just was like, dude, God is chasing after your heart, and he wants your heart. And I think he recently has chased after my heart and made it really clear that he wants all of it. And I just want to encourage you to dive into that and ask God to show up for you. And it was just a sweet thing where I had a dream that I was praying for a guy's leg, and then come to find out that he is just had knee surgery and is figuring out life and all these things. And I'm kind of just seeing stuff like that is just continuing to happen. That wasn't really happening. Healing prayer wasn't really a part of my life prior to this, nor was prophetic dreams or words or anything like that.